Hey everybody, tonight we're going to go through some of our A-body GM stuff on tonight's episode. But hey, before we get into the show, jump on over to nobodyshow.com, check out the cool stuff we've got going on over there. Everybody, this is Chad with Nobody Else's Auto. We've got over 1,100 classic and antique cars in our salvage yard. We've got restored cars, signage, all kinds of really cool gearhead stuff. I've been doing this my whole life. If you've been here before at our new show called Nobody Show, thanks for coming back. Glad to see you again. If you're new, don't miss it. We're going to talk about gearhead stuff and everything that gearheads love. We're going to be on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 o'clock. Don't miss it. Let's jump into the show and see what we got this week. Hey everybody, it's Chad with Nobody Else's Auto. Today we're going to go out and walk around a few of our A-body GM products. Skylark, Chevelle, Lemans, and Cutlass stuff. We're trying to get through about half this section. We've got a few others scattered around. The majority of them are right here. So we'll just start right here on the corner. Got a little 69 Buick Skylark 2-door hardtop. No motor or anything, but a pretty solid body. Still a lot of good stuff left on it. And it's got minimal rust. Next to that, we've got a 67 Gto body. This is a real GTO. It's a 242 VIN car. Minimal rust in this car also. It's obviously going to need everything, but it is a real GTO and not completely gone. So it's still definitely a savable car. So at some point in time, I'm sure this car is going to be back on the road with a new life at some time in the future. It's getting really tough to find any real GTOs anymore, and this is the real deal, and it's still a fairly solid body. Next to that, another little 67 Tempest 2-door hardtop. Been fairly well parted, but there's still stuff there, you know. You don't want to get rid of any of these old A-bodies anymore. They just don't come up anymore. They've all been gobbled up, and the stuff's really getting tough to find. So trying to grab what we can and keep them around for pieces as a lot of these GTOs get fixed. So coming on around the end of this row, this little car here is pretty rough also. They shoved it around the pasture with a tractor, but it's a 67 Lemans Convertible. Still got a good convertible frame and things under it, so definitely wanted to keep it around because there's still a lot of stuff on there somebody can use. We spin around this way, we've got a couple of Chevelle bodies, a 70 and a 72 2-door hardtops. There again, not a lot left, but they're both stuffed full of extra pieces, and there's still a lot of stuff there that somebody can use off of these cars, so we're going to keep them around. Coming on alongside here, another 67 GTO body. There again, this is just a shell and a frame, but still a savable hardtop body. So, you know, any of this good sheet metal that we've got around here, we definitely don't want to throw it away. We want to make sure we keep it because at some point in time, somebody's going to need it. Swinging around to the end of this row, we've got a 71 Buick Gs 350. This car is an actual GS. Once again, it's rough, but it's a grand sport. There's not a lot of them left, so we definitely want to keep saving these things. This car is a lot rustier than a lot of them, but we definitely don't want to throw them away. We want to keep them out of the shredder. So. Next row here, we've got a 65 Chevelle 2-door hardtop. There again, it's just a body, but it's minimal rust. It's got a VIN tag, it's got a title. There again, in today's world, this is not a bad car. It's still a very workable car. Coming around to the next one in this group, we've got a little 66 Tempest 2-door post. These old post cars you definitely don't see very often with a 2-door sedan. So and this car's got a little rust in it too, but there's a lot of good stuff here that, especially on a post car, that you don't find. A lot of this post trim and things like that is hard to find. So, and this stuff, obviously, all that roof line, all that post trim's all the same as GTOs. So. Next one in this section, this car got hit hard in the rear years and years ago. We've got a 65 Lemans 2-door hardtop. There again, it's a 2-door A-body. There's not a lot left, but you got to keep them around because you never know what somebody's going to need off of these things. The last car in this row is a little four-door Cutlass, a 71, 72 Cutlass four-door. Years ago, you know, nobody saved any of these four-doors, but in today's world, there's still some decent old drivers out there that are four-doors that people are going to need bits and pieces on. So you hate to send them to the crusher, so we're sitting on it, going to keep it around. I know there's going to be people that need stuff off of this thing, so that's why it's sitting here in the row with the rest of its A-body cousins. So anyway, guys, I think we'll cut this section here. We've got more A-bodies to go. We don't want to drag it on forever. We're going to, this will be Friday night's episode, Monday. We're going to be running a little bit late. We typically launch these at 7 o'clock. Monday's going to be a little after 9. There's a Monday night's going to be really, really exciting. American Pickers on History Channel. Definitely want to catch that episode. There's going to be some cool stuff on American Pickers on Monday night, so be sure to tune in to History Channel. It's 8 o'clock Central and watch that. Our Monday episode will launch a little after 9 after the American Pickers episode on Monday night. So we'll get back to some more of these A-body GMs in the future. That gives you a little bit of an overview of some of the stuff we've got around. So thanks for watching. Glad you're here. Check out Nobody's Show on YouTube. Check out Nobody Else's Auto on Facebook. And anything we can help you with, give us a call. Thanks everybody for watching.